Today, I'm critiquing the $24 million property that sold for 1/3 of what's being advertised here. At the end of the video, I'll tell you guys what happened and give it an Arvin score. So if you ever decide to buy, design, build a mansion yourself, you won't make the same mistakes. I'm Arvin Haddad. I'm the how to buy a mansion guy. Let's watch this video together.
What's up, everybody? It's Enes here, and welcome to another episode. On this week's video, we're touring this contemporary estate right behind me, located in the Burr Streets of Hollywood Hills. Now, this home features 5 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, approximately 11,500 square feet of interior space, built on a 0.58 acre lot, and it is currently on the market for $23,995,000.
And it ended up selling for $7.6 million, which is a huge loss. Perhaps one of the biggest losses during the last decade. And the clues is in this frame and the rest of the video. But you have to pay a lot of attention. This is not an easy one. If you spot it, you've truly graduated from Arvin Haddad channel.
We have the gate opening up to a driveway that takes us to the lower section on the exterior. What's so cool about this driveway are the built-in lighting and recessed lighting on each side, so I'm sure at night this driveway looks great. We also have a staircase from the street level bringing you to this point. Now, this is the first 2-car garage that we have on this level, and right above that we have additional 2-car garage. And what's great about this garage is the fact that right in front of it we have a car turntable. That way, when you pull out your car with a push of a button, you can spin the front to the other side and you can exit the property very easy.
That's not great. That's horrible. That shows you that there's not enough width for the car to turn around. What if it's not working? Good luck making a 20-point U-turn or just reversing out. But there's a bigger problem here, guys, okay? It's just very, very tight. The whole property is in such a massive slope that you don't even have curb appeal from the street. This is how the property looks from the street. The garage is up here, okay? And then you have this little... this glorified porta potty that some birds have a diarrhea on over here. This is what you have. This is your curb appeal. Just massive slope. The street is, uphill. So there's different elevation over here, different elevation over here. Your driveway starts over here, super tight. You immediately got to turn and go down. And then you can't even turn around. You better that turntable work or you're reversing out. Or most likely you're just going to park your car over here and not use this because this is going to be annoying, okay? And then as soon as you park, you got to take the stairs down. And on the curb appeal and the facade of the building, you really never get a full facade because it's sloped. The only facade look you get, kind of architectural element, is coming down the slope on your driveway. As Enes was walking down, you see that angle. It's very average, very average. I mean, white, black, and wood, not inspiring whatsoever. The glass element makes it very commercial real estate for me.
Now, we have a massive glass pivot door here that welcomes you to the property. And as soon as you walk in, you see the amazing views of Los Angeles all the way to the Pacific Ocean. I mean, it is phenomenal. And we're currently at the 3rd floor of this home, so it kind of has a reverse layout.
I call these upside down homes, but let's talk about the wow factor. It's there. It even teases you because it's all glass, right? You're at the 3rd level entering and you get that wow factor. I'm going to rate the views at the end of the video, but you do have that.
Now, off of the entry, I want to mention we have the elevator access here. And first, I want to bring everybody this way. We have the first seating area here, and this door around the corner opens up to the 2-car garage that I just mentioned. Elevator also has an access point on the other side, and it serves a really interesting purpose, and we'll talk about that throughout the tour. Now, first, I want to take everybody outside.
Wait, what was that room for? You see, when I'm talking about design in my inner circle to my clients, I want every room to serve a purpose. What the hell was that room? Is that the formal living space? I don't think so, because I don't think when people walk in are going to turn right. Is that the foyer for the elevator? You allocated all that space to the foyer. Like, there was no element, there was no reason to spend time in that square footage.
I mentioned the views briefly, and throughout the 4 levels, we get phenomenal views of the city. It is a little bit hazy today, but still.
The views are good. I'm going to talk about them in detail later in the video. But what's impressive over here is the depth of this balcony. This is really, really good. A lot of developers give you tiny little space and call it a balcony. No one ever uses it. Look, you have freaking bunch of couches, dining table. It's very wide. I actually think this area would get used, depending if the developer has given proper other elements on this floor to keep your guests here.
Now I want to step inside. We have the main staircase here going down to the 2nd floor of the home. And coming here, we have an additional seating area. Now think about this area as your small formal living room. Gets a ton of natural light. We have additional sliding glass doors here opening up to the same patio that I just toured. It's a nice cozy space. I love the built-ins here. We have some open shelving and closed storage. This one also has your feature TV connection as well.
I love those yellow outlets. Aren't they classic? This floor is never going to get used. Pointless. Completely pointless. What is this, formal living space? Like, if you have to serve your guests, you have to go downstairs to get drinks to bring them up here. You didn't even think about putting a bar, some element to keep your guests over here. What is this for? I don't get it. This seems like this whole level is a foyer to me. Nothing. There's no functionality.
Now, around the corner, we have this door on the left opening up to a full bathroom. Natural stone on the floors with this unique pattern, and we have natural stone slabs on the walls going all the way up to the ceiling. Good size walk-in shower with chrome fixtures, handheld, and rain head above.
Wait a minute. It does have a function. Your guests can take a shower on this floor. Why the hell is there a shower here? This doesn't make any sense. Your guest comes like, it's been really hot. May I take a shower before I come downstairs? Go ahead. We don't use this floor. It's just the foyer.
One more detail here. Around the corner, we have a spiral staircase that takes us to the 4th floor.
Very good for cats. If you have a cat, they love these.
Now, that wraps our tour for the rooftop deck and the 3rd floor. I want to take everybody back to the staircase so we can check out the 2nd floor. Now we're on the 2nd floor, and the first detail I want to talk about is the staircase. It has a very minimalist design, open riser, glass railing throughout.
I don't think NS knows what minimalistic design is. I don't view this as a minimalistic design. To me, it's very commercial, office building, not a minimalistic design. There's too much going on. Just because it's glass doesn't make it minimalistic for me. You can see the fixtures is actually busy. Minimalist is like very one movement, clean, 1 or 2 elements in it. This is, to me, again, I wouldn't describe it as minimalistic whatsoever.
Right in front of us, we have the dining area. Table for 12, nice open space. We have the sliding glass doors seamlessly opening up to the outdoors. They are Fleetwood. And first, I want to actually take everybody outside. We have the first lounging area here on my left-hand side.
Dude, your neighbor is having some termite issues. That's when you know you have privacy issues. If you can detect termite on your neighbors. Okay, here's what I like about this floor. I like the fact that they brought a water element here. This is important because obviously your swimming pool is on -4. Okay, it's too far away. It was very smart of them to kind of bring this, spa water element to a higher floor to kind of get the party started. Like, you don't have to wait for 4 floors to get that, right? So this is really good, and it's a good size. And this could be a good floor to really have a good party, even during the day or at nighttime, and still have that water element that people can jump into, enjoy.
Additional seating setup here, and the same stacked stone detail that we saw on the exterior. They also have it with this fireplace assembly, linear gas fireplace down below, and additional sliding glass doors from the kitchen open up to the space. Overall, house is a phenomenal indoor-outdoor flow, and since we're up here, let's talk about the kitchen. What I love about the space and the cabinetry here are the minimalist lines. We have a massive island right in the center with natural stone countertops, book match right in the center. You have your bar seating.
This is a massive kitchen. Who do you think is the target buyer? Martha Stewart? Like, come on. It's gonna be a bachelor house. You've got 4 levels, okay? You don't need a freaking kitchen for a cook. And you have so many cabinets. I think one of the elements that you can do is make it a little cozy. Like a breakfast nook over here with the views, right? You would get amazing views from this side. You didn't need all these cabinets. I think you had too much square footage and you didn't know what to do with it. The kitchen is an overkill.
And this is a really interesting detail. Walk-in fridge that has a book match stone on the back. It is such a clever and kind of a contemporary design detail. So I wanted to mention that. Now, kitchen doesn't end here because we have another door here opening up to the chef's kitchen.
What are you doing, bro? This is crazy. Like, that kitchen wasn't enough. I can only do an omelet there. Sunny side up. Anything above 2 eggs, I need this. Such a waste of space. This is what I do in my inner circle, okay? I'm so blessed to have so many amazing clients who trust me with helping them make smart decisions that will affect their resale value, okay? The demographic for the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years in Birch Street is not people who are interested in massive kitchens and then another backup chef's kitchen. What they would want is a warmer, earthier tone, modern homes. And that kitchen was an overkill.
Now, we have an additional door here bringing us to a back hallway. This door opens up to a small bedroom located on this side, which would be great bedroom for maid's quarters. Comes with a full bathroom with a floating vanity, walk-in shower, and has a full-size walk-in closet.
That's full size. This is definitely a maid's room because I think the window to it was a light well. So definitely a maid's room.
Now coming back to the hallway here, we have this door opening up to the first powder room. I love the fabrication here with the vanity, light fixture above, and this door opens up to the water closet for this powder room. And funny enough,
uh-oh, what is going on here, my friends? Why is there water leaking here? The ceiling, we've got bubbles. We've got bubbles, guys. No bueno.
Now, I want to bring everybody here. Elevator access on the other side. That's the glass atrium. In fact, let's bring everybody here. We have this massive pivot door opening up to the media room. This space is a hybrid between a movie theater and a cozy lounge. I like the approach here with the couch setup. So you have your projector above, screen on this side. And even though this section is located on the hillside, it gets so much natural light and fresh air because of this glass atrium.
I love the location of the movie theater. Obviously, they didn't spend any money on it, right? It's just a regular room. They've put a screen and a bunch of couches. But I love the fact that they didn't go for the AMC look of a movie theater. I hate those for any type of home. And this integrates with the house really easily. I think if this room was really decorated right with the right vibe and energy, it would have been cool. A perfect positioning within the house against the hillside, away from the view where you don't need it, but it still feels like a very functional part of the house when it opens up to the atrium. Really like this. Really good.
Down below me, we have glass floors here. That way the natural light coming to this space can go down to the first floor of this home. We have the accordion doors here, which allow fresh air to come to this section. And around the corner, you have a nice olive tree cozying up the space.
This is a nice olive tree. This olive tree died 5 years ago. Look at it. They've just with tape holding it up. Look, it's like a dead. It's died a long time ago, man.
Now, additional detail, we have sliding glass doors here because you can actually close this space and leave this section outdoors. And right next door, we have this incredible bar. Now, what I like about this space is the fact that it's all open, and right next to your bar, you have multiple seating areas that we're gonna talk about in a bit. First, I wanna cover the island here. Fabricated sink design, natural stone countertops. And if we look at the cabinetry, let's get a close up. We have a refrigerator drawer, another one down below. And behind this island design, and close this, we have beautiful wine rack design here that holds up 400 bottles. And I just love this stainless steel glass application.
Whenever someone has to describe your wine cellar by the words applications, you should know you've done a really bad job. It looks like a chemist will store some like liquid mercury, something you would put in your body. Horrible. Makes me want to stop drinking. Seriously, some of these bars, it's just really bad for you. You should stop anyways, but not good. No bueno.
Right next to your bar, you have an additional seating area with a marble table right in the center. And like I mentioned earlier, throughout the property, we get so much natural light coming into the house. Coming here, we have the family room. L-shaped couch, coffee table right in the center, and on the other side, we have the linear gas fireplace with the TV above.
Okay, let's give credit where it's due. I really like the layout of this floor. First of all, I love the fact that the stairway opened up center without blocking the view, right? Not just it didn't block the view, it brought the natural light in. Now, it was centered to the view. You come out, you see that little spa, you get a little glimpse of the water, you're reminded you're at a party house. Then you go to too big of a kitchen. I think that was the biggest flaw over here. It should have certainly had a breakfast nook at the end to make the house more cozy, capture the views. And then it had a movie theater that really integrated with the house. A great space for a chemist bar, right? But the spacing was good, which connected to the movie theater and the family room. No waste, right? Pretty efficient. And then you had that indoor-outdoor flow, natural light. Good floor plan on this floor.
Now that's it for the second floor. Now I want to take everybody back to the staircase so we can check out the first floor. Now let's go check out the first floor. Staircase with the stainless steel railing design. I love the built-in LED lighting here. And right off the landing, we have the primary bedroom suite that we're gonna see in a bit. But first I wanna bring everybody here. Elevator access on this level. And around the corner, we have the door opening up to the laundry room with 2 washers and 2 dryers. Now, coming back to the landing here, we have this glass assembly and these glass barn doors opening up to the gym. It's definitely a good sized room. We have a few bikes here, treadmill, mirrored walls with TVs, and I just love the glass wall application here, which allows
you to break your nose multiple times a year walking into glass. Great space. Great space. Again, it's a smart use of a space. It's a sacrifice, okay? Your spa, as much as I like to, your spa gym is not going to get views. You're not going to have that tranquil moment over here. It's a sacrifice they're making to make sure more bedrooms get the view. I get it, okay? They have an opportunity to use this atrium to bring natural light, make the gym some sort of livable because they can't really put bedrooms over here. So it's a sacrifice they're making. It's a big space. I get it. Not bad.
Now, we have this opening taking us to the spa. Vanity design here. Marble sink with stainless steel legs, chrome fixtures, and this door opens up to your steam shower. Even steam shower has built-in speakers. Now, we have another door here opening up to a massage room. You have your massage table here, a few cabinets around the corner, and it's a great amenity to have right next to your spa.
I really don't get why so many developers put a massage room like this in their developments. It's such a herd sheep mentality, okay? I hate it, and I'll tell you guys why. Not everything translates well from the services commercial world to the residential world. And this is one of them. Do you know why massage rooms, when you go to like whatever a massage establishment, look like this? Because they're trying to fit 20 rooms next to each other for their business to pencil, okay? Not because people enjoy getting a massage in a freaking box. And so many developers are like, oh, let's put a massage room. Let's put a massage. Nobody wants to get a massage room nobody wants to get a massage in a room like this. If that's your house, you want to get a massage where you feel relaxed in your house, not a closed off room. You see what a sheep mentality that is? Nobody even thought, like, maybe we should, like, people don't actually want to use the massage room there, like in this way in their home. Like, why would you do that? Maybe for your guests, but your guests have a bedroom. So you have a guest coming over that you didn't even want to give the bedroom, but you want to make sure they get a massage. Idiotic. Just idiotic. 99%. Okay? Don't use it. The only massage rooms that people will use is if you've gone out of your way to create such a magical spa that you would want to get a massage there. And this is definitely not one of them.
Now I want to take everybody back to the hallway here because right across from the spa, we have this bar design here because this is your juice bar. Now you can use it as a juice bar, or right around the corner we have the family room or the living room area for this level. That way it serves as your regular bar.
I don't see it as a juice bar. It would be a cool place to have some towels, water, maybe some tea.
Now I want to bring everybody here. We have this hallway taking us to 2 bedrooms. We have the first one right here. Definitely good size. Comes with a king size bed. Around the corner we have the walk-in closet, nicely decked out all the way to the ceiling. And coming here, we have this door opening up to a full bathroom.
What? This is another maid's room. Come on, man. Come on. That's not good. You got 2 maids' room. You better have 2 maids, okay? Because no one's gonna want to sleep in this room. I promise you that.
Now, let's go check out the other side. We have another bedroom here. Off of the entry, we have the bathroom. Mostly darker tones on the floors, as well as the wall here with a book matched stone, rain head, chrome fixtures, and I really like the vanity design here with a side faucet. It's just a nice different application. Now coming back here, we have the bedroom. This one also has a king size bed, built-in closets on the other side, TV is mounted here, and it comes with this additional space which is perfect for you to.
This room kind of sucked too. That's like a partial view, really tight. Again, so far 2 really bad bedrooms on this floor.
And coming back to this landing here, I want to take everybody to the living room area on the first floor. It's located right off the landing of the staircase. Again, another L-shaped couch, TV on this side, and sliding glass doors open up this small balcony that leads you to the backyard.
Okay, it's good to have a landing area. Again, this is normally you would see the bedrooms area on the second floor. We're backwards here, okay? It's an upside down house. So you have a landing area, a living room for the bedroom, so they don't have to go upstairs. Now, the good thing is that little bar by the gym could also function to service this area as well, so you don't have to go up and down the stairs, and also probably the swimming pool.
Before we leave this area, we have another door here opening up to the 3rd bedroom. This one is also facing the views. We have a massive picture window assembly here.
What the hell happened here, guys? Was the interior designer cross-eyed? They're like, it's perfect. This lines up. What? Who came up with this design? I like how he just walks like pretended everything was normal. Oh my God.
And around the corner, of course, we have a nice open bathroom with a freestanding tub, really unique textured tile on the walls, massive shampoo niche application here.
It didn't have a window. Did you notice? I don't think any of the bathrooms had a window. And so far for a hillside view property, it's becoming a concern, okay? This bedroom seems to be the only bedroom so far in the entire house that had a good view, or a decent view at least.
Now, let's go back to the living room area, and I want to take everybody all the way to the other side where we have the primary bedroom suite. Now, the primary bedroom of this home is stunning. We have this massive pivot door opening up to the bedroom itself. I just love this low seated king size bed setup here, and I just love the mood lighting here and the natural light coming in. I feel like I talked about the natural light and the views throughout the property so much, but it's hard not to, because every single room is framed towards these views.
And your bedroom is framed for everyone who's come to your house. This is horrible. And these are the type of decisions that you shouldn't be making when you're spending millions and millions of dollars. Should I put the bedrooms on the upper floor or the lower floor? Or the living room should be on the swimming pool level, or the other way around? I don't know. See, like when you spend that type of money to buy a property like this, you shouldn't be making these sacrifices. And this is horrible, because all your guests have to come see the intestines of the property to go to the swimming pool, okay? And then while they're in the swimming pool, they can see the intestines of the house while like you're like sleeping in your room, or if you wanted to ever have a little bit of privacy, right? Or if you haven't made your room. It's a bad problem to have. And you shouldn't have problems like this.
And before I take everybody outside and talk more about these views, I actually want to go this way so we can check out the primary bathroom, which starts right here. Stone application has been taken to a whole nother level in this space. We have stone slabs on the floors that goes all the way up on the walls where we have vanity designs. But first, I want to bring everybody here good size freestanding tub facing the breathtaking views.
You're just... It's great for an exhibitionist. If you're a nudist, you like to flash people, this is for you. It's really weird. I mean, it's great if you don't have any guests over, right? Like, it feels like the swimming pool is an extension of your primary bedroom, but it's not because you'd most likely getting a house like this to entertain. So this is going to be annoying. This is definitely going to be annoying.
Two vanity designs, they're exactly the same. High cabinetry, stone countertop, same style fixtures are also here. And we have ceiling mount light fixtures throughout.
That's a lot of counter for the vanity. They just went all out, huh? That's just a little too much, no?
And the bathroom flows towards this space where you have a makeup area, more gorgeous lighting. These double doors open up to the walk-in closet. Now, calling this space a walk-in closet doesn't do the justice. It's over 600 square feet and every bit of space is well utilized.
Very good size walk-in closet and well done. Again, I think for the time it was done, the finishes were pretty good and a great size.
Like I mentioned, the primary bedroom suite is just so decked out. You have every single amenity you can think of, and it is all complemented with these views. Now, another Fleetwood glass door here, pockets into the wall, opens up to the patio space that connects us to the family room on the first floor. This is your outdoor staircase. That way, even from third floor, you can come down here straight from the outdoors. And going down here, this is where we have the backyard. Now, I really appreciate the fact that the developers...
Did you notice that? You came down 3 sets of stairs and then you had to come another set of stairs to get to your backyard. And in your backyard, you have a beautiful view of the termite building, another identical twin that hasn't got termite yet, and a beautiful water tank. Great.
And this backyard is something else. It's over 3,000 square feet. And keep in mind, this house is built on a hillside, which means the space that we're sitting on right now is all built on caissons. So the house is on a hillside, but it's on a very steep hillside. But yet, not only you get so much interior square footage, you actually get a lot of outdoor square footage.
You do, yeah.
I want you to tell what developers have to go through in order to create this much square footage and outdoor square footage.
So this home took 4 years plus to build. So it's not like building on a flat lot, obviously.
And I was going to ask you,
Yeah.
you know, we always use the word caisson. In LA, it's a
Caisson.
common word, but basically they are concrete columns, right?
Correct.
You just drill into the hillside. Hopefully you reach either a granite or some sort of a solid rock. And that's...
Not hopefully, they do. And then,
They do.
And then you have city engineers watching you pour the concrete and making it. So if people say, oh, there's earthquakes in LA, if there's going to be a big one, you want to be in one of these properties because it goes into like decomposed granite and you're really safe up here. Yeah.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because a lot of people associate these homes as, oh, they might be dangerous.
No,
you're on a
the
hillside.
safest place you can
It's the
be.
safest place.
I disagree. It is not the safest place. And people have every right to worry about purchasing properties on hillsides. And I will tell you multiple reasons right away. First of all, fires. Okay, it's not just earthquakes. Fires happen more often on hillside because there's less buildings on them. As you can see, there's vegetation because they're unbuildable areas where water is flowing and vegetation grow, and it gets dry, they burn. And guess what? On hillside, fire goes up, okay? So if there's a fire down, it burns all the properties above it, okay? But it's not just fires. It's not just earthquakes. It's also mudslides. Exhibit A. Look at what is happening underneath the termite building next door, okay? That's erosion. And if you pay attention, on another frame, there was a blue sheet, it seemed, in between these two properties where it was used there to stop from the water eroding the building next door. And guess what? The reason this property sold for 1/3 of the original listing price was because it had water damage from erosion. The water, this whole element, these toothpicks holding up this building, this dirt over here, that there's new construction being built over here, it's not just holding the dirt because there's water leaking from the upper lot over here into this property. And that's why we had water damage in that bathroom. And that is one of the main reasons why this property didn't sell. And guess what? Exhibit C.
We do have some drone video overhead to show you of this collapsed hillside. You can see The mud and debris sliding into the back of homes. You can tell that there has been some sort of shifting of the land, and this isn't the only area impacted by land movement.
Do you know how close this is to this property? Here's our beloved property over here, okay? And if you come right here, you remember the volleyball house, the sand volleyball house? I have a video on it. There was a huge mudslide over here that affected like 4 or 5 properties right down here, where the dirt, the mud just ran into the property. Extremely dangerous, okay? Happens at an instant with no warning. That's why when you're inspecting a property, you should not just do a geo, you should look at how water is draining on your property. Is the drainage from the property above you going through your foundation or not? To have irrigation system, drainage system for the property, for the water to not damage your foundation and not for the water to intrude to your property, okay? That is a huge aspect of when purchasing a property on a hillside, to eliminate the risk of erosion, mudslides to the property. That's why historically flatlands are easier to build on, cheaper to build on. They have utility, you can farm on it, you can have cattle on it, and it's closer to everything else, right? It's for transportation reason, it's better. So historically, there's a very strong reason why always flatland was more expensive than hillside property. Now, before I give it an Arvin score, if you're planning to purchase a property and you want to work with me, you can apply for my inner circle. And if we're a right fit for each other, I would love to be that guide for you for 12 months to not just help you purchase the property, but also help you go through the whole process of if you want to renovate it, if you want to improve it, and all that jazz. Here's the application, apply for it, and I would love to guide you. Now, let's give it an Arvin score. Location, Birch Street on a named street, I'm going to give it an 8. Log quality, oh boy. They've done millions and millions of dollars of hillside caissons in there to make it more flat. I still can't give it anything more than a 3. Lot utilization. You have no frontage. You're literally on the street. I'm going to give it a 4. Privacy. You have multiple properties from the same ridge looking into your backyard. I'm going to give it a 7. Lot orientation. You are south and west facing. I'm going to give it a 7. Architectural style. It didn't look like anything from the street. You didn't even have curb appeal. And from the back, it looked like a layered house with its tongue out. I'm going to give it a 4. Views. Dead center, Century City view. That part was really, really good. But then it got really bad. First of all, you had to look at that ugly retainer wall to the side from so many different floors that it just screamed safety issue and just buzzkill. And then on the other side, you had the termite building and another ugly building, and then you had a huge green water tank. It just killed it for me. I can't give it anything more than a 5. Layout. When you walked in, you had the wow factor. But this was a 4-story home and you entered from the top. You had to go 4 stories to get to your bedrooms. The only floor which I thought had a good layout was the middle floor. I thought that was very well arranged. But the rest of the house, you had major, major issues. I'm going to give it a 3. Scale and volume. I thought most of the rooms were proportional. The ceiling height to width and height ratio was really good. I'm going to give it an 8. Finishes. When it was built, it was probably 7.58. Right now, it's 6.5. Now, here is the Arvin score. But did you know, right on the other side of that green water tank is one of the houses that I absolutely love. It's an upside down house also. It has a lot of flaws, but I just fell in love with this property when I showed it to one of my clients. It was absolutely gorgeous. If you want to see that house, check it out over here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the comments. Take care.